With CPP sports finally back in action, coaches from both the men's and women's soccer team couldn't be happier. Games are finally back on campus, following both Los Angeles County and Cal Poly Pomona's COVID-19 preventative guidelines. Although it's been a challenge returning to in-person activity, head coach of the women's soccer team, Jay Mason, believes the team has made strong efforts to build up communication and confidence during plays this season.
We're all very, grateful and really trying to keep perspective on where we've been the past 2 years and where we are now. And I think, making sure we enjoy the moments and stay as present as we possibly can, so we don't get too wrapped up in, what's ahead of us, what was behind us. Just trying to stay present, enjoying each other's company, and for a team where we have, half of the girls have never played college soccer and played together, it's been really nice to see them start to connect and build those relationships.
This season, women's soccer has welcomed 13 new members to the team, meaning the team is composed of 5 freshmen, 4 sophomores, 8 juniors, 12 seniors, and 1 graduate student. Since the start of the season, the Broncos have broken out of their comfort zone, playing audaciously to score a spot at the top of the rankings.
Yeah, I think part of it's confidence, getting back into the speed of play, the speed of making decisions in a competitive environment that has some pressure and some consequence, which, they've been out of for so long. So I think dealing with the energy it takes to be successful has been the biggest jump, and learning to compete again. I think we were also isolated, for such a long time. So getting them comfortable in that environment has been one of our challenges, but I think one of their strengths now, where they're starting to enjoy that process and making one another better.
According to assistant coach for the women's soccer team, Jackie Bruno, the break of COVID-19 has been tedious on the team, but it has not lessened the Broncos' dedication to improve their skills.
I think the buy-in from the girls, it feels like we don't even have to force them in any way. They're also committed. We have so many girls that establish such great leadership qualities with us not having to even tell them. So that's something that I'm not really used to. I mean, I've played and coached at high levels, I've been at D1 programs, and I feel like the commitment from these girls surpasses a lot of groups that I've been around. And the work ethic day in and day out, it's like we don't have to coax them into working hard or anything like that. So I think the commitment added with the enjoyment level, we're giggling a lot at practice, which is so refreshing. And I think that breeds much more success is when the girls are happy and they're enjoying being out here, they're enjoying being around each other. I think your players are most successful when they're happy and they are enjoying it. So the work ethic mixed with just wanting to be out here and play. And I think that's heightened post-COVID. It's taken away from you the sport that they're raised on, and it's part of their identity and who they are. It's taken away from you for 2 years. You're excited and you're buzzing to be back at training every day. So it's been an awesome experience being here so far. Definitely excited to see what we have in store for the rest of the future and seasons to come.
Men's soccer coach Matt O'Sullivan, now in his 3rd year in the position, cherishes every moment he has alongside his players. He stresses the importance of having the team back in action after the devastating break they suffered from COVID-19.
No, every moment's brilliant, and I think that's what we keep saying is don't take anything for granted, because we've just been out for so long. So I think that's really important, that we don't take it for granted, and we consistently try to think about that time that we missed, because that's going to be important in the future. Even now, 16 games removed, we always got to go back to that piece that we were out for so long. So we treat every game like it's our last.
He's grateful to be a part of it and witness the men's growth both individually and as a team.
I think the camaraderie in the group, the togetherness in the group has been fantastic. I can't be more proud of the guys, culture-wise. We're making the right decisions on the field. We're making the right decisions off the field to work for each other, So we're really, really happy and proud about the group. We could have had better results, to be quite honest. I know we're 3-2-1 now, but I feel like we could have had better results. And we could be in a better position, but it is what it is. We need to keep getting better, and I think what will help us with that is the culture that we have. So we have to just, move on from this game and get to the next game. Start a conference on Friday away at Sonoma. And we have to go back to, thinking about that game. We can't get too hung up on one game. this is the game. We won the game. We move on to the next game.
With the goal of moving to the NCAA, both teams are working to ensure their hard work pays off this season. To follow the Broncos' journey, visit the CPP Athletics website. For Poly Post, I'm Breezh Nunez. Awesome. How does it feel to be back
Okay.
That's okay. Get a little bit of authenticity. That's awesome.
What was the question?